I should start. Give a big round of applause yourselves. Please cheer up. Smita, some people are very strange. Some people are very strange. One of my friend is scared of doctors. So when I came to know about it, so I asked him, if you felt ill, what would you do? He said, go to bed. Before that, I'll take off my clothes. I'm talking about, wouldn't you go to doctor? No way. Doctor killed my uncle. Really? Yeah. One day, my uncle, he has pain in chest. He goes to the doctor. He checks him and says, it's all right. And 10 minutes later, in the street, he's finished. So he got a heart attack. No, by a motor car. So why are you blaming the doctor? Hello, listen. The driver who was driving the car was a doctor. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I'm Sunil Gupta, Sergeant at Arms for today. Please go to close the screen because I have to open the PowerPoint.
Toastmaster Jaspreet, can he be please made the co-host? Or can I also do that at my end?
No, he can. He wants to share the screen share rights. He wants.
Yes, he wants
No.
the
So
screen.
I guess he can do it. Can you do
No.
it? Can you check it your end? Because I've given the
No.
screen share rights.
No, you make the screen normal. Then
Normal.
I'll give you the co-host rights for a while. 1 minute.
Given. Just
Given.
see if you can do it now.
actually I have to minimize the screen. And
so double click. So first you double click on the screen, it will be minimized.
no, it is not happening.
You will get the option.
I would request others to check if they can access the screen share option. Just try to check if it is there because I've done it in the beginning itself.
No.
I have I can share. I am getting the option.
Okay, now.
How about reading it out, Toastmaster Sunil, without sharing? If you can see it,
it's going to.
You can even do it that way. Yes, it's visible now.
Welcome to meeting number 159 of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. I'm Sunil Gupta, Sergeant at Arms for today's. We provide a conducive, supportive, and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. General directions for online sessions. Ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers, role takers are requested to add the names of their roles next to their names. All the guests are requested to prefix guest before their names. It can be done by clicking the participants tab to rename yourselves. Know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract the speaker. Please mute your microphone except when it's your turn to speak to avoid background noises from interrupting the meeting. Please unmute your microphone and start your video when the Toastmasters of the day or the table topic master ask you to do so. Let the host and co-host handle all the controls. Sergeant at Arms guidelines: refrain from speaking about religion, sex, or politics in a derogatory manner. Avoid interjecting the speaker when he or she is delivering a speech, evaluation, or report. Avoid conversations in chat publicly when someone is speaking, as it may distract the speaker. Or please raise your hand to volunteer during table topic session to speak. Look out for green, yellow, or red card on the screen. They will be displayed by the timer at the appropriate times. At the end of every segment, please cast your ballot when the host displays the polls on the screen. Now, let me allow to call upon a very young, handsome, enthusiastic, energetic, and talented our presiding officer of the meeting, Shubham Sinha. Shubham Sinha is a commerce graduate, loves to play volleyball and explore different cuisines. Very unusual mix. He is a movie enthusiast and currently pursuing MBA. Again, very unusual blend. So please welcome the club's president and the presiding officer of today's meeting, Mr. Shubham Sinha. Shubham Sinha, the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. Thank you for such a lovely essay. Like starting with a comedy, it was a great idea. And yeah, about my intro, it's good thing to have a balance. Volleyball, eating, movie, MBA. So it's I'm keeping a balance among things. So again, welcome you all to the Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. And today I can see different guests, many guests, and I'm so happy to see this much of guests. So first, I would like to start with our old, my old friend, Toastmaster Pooran Singh, or I can say Toastmaster Purna. Are you there? Like all the cameras are off. I can just see black screen. So please, I
Yeah.
request you all to please switch on your cameras.
Hi,
Toastmaster
Subham.
Purna, just
Yeah,
yeah. Hi,
I
we love
I
to
Toastmaster.
hear.
Even I
Yeah.
love to see you all again after a long time, and you completely changed. Like, I mean, it's like uh, you did some exercise or something. You or it's a completely change. I'm seeing you after a long time, so you look more younger now. Uh,
Okay. Well, thank you. I will take it as a compliment.
yeah,
So let's move
and
to our next guest, Toastmaster guest Abhinav. Can you please switch on your camera and can you please give a short intro to us and where you got to know about Toastmasters Club of Lucknow?
Good evening, everyone. So, I have joined the offline Toastmaster at Lucknow. So, but since my job is majorly of traveling, so I missed many times. So I decided to join online classes of Toastmaster. Major reason is to improve my public speaking, and currently I'm working in a cement company in sales and marketing division.
Okay.
So the major
So thank you.
improve the communication skills.
So we love to have you here, guest Abhinav, and I hope you will stay with us for the meeting. And now I can see Bhavishya. Like I can't see Bhavishya, but I can see a name Bhavishya. So can you please switch on your camera?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi Bhavish.
Hello, hi, good evening. Hi.
Can you please give a short intro to us
Yeah, so
and
I'm
how you
from
got to know
India.
about Toastmaster Global Platform?
Yeah, yeah. So I've heard a lot about Toastmaster and its functioning, but I was not very clear on the conduct and modalities of part. So initially, I spoke to someone in Lucknow since there is no club of Toastmaster at Ayodhya. And therefore, my objective and intent was to learn and improve my communication skill. And therefore, I joined today on this online platform. This is the first time wherein I've got this opportunity to interact with all the participants of Toastmaster.
Thank you, Bhavish. We hope you will enjoy our meet and you will learn from our meet. And point to be noted, Toastmaster Asankya. Ayodhya needs a club. And we have our old guest, guest Vikas Gautam. Can you
Yes,
please switch on your camera and just we need a small intro of yours.
hi. But
So Toastmaster guest Vikas Gautam, can you please give a short intro to all? Like we know you, but there are many more. So
yes,
can you
my
please
name is
give a
Vikas
short intro?
Gautam. I'm born and brought up in Lucknow. I did my engineering from Banaras University, and like I have worked in Wipro and IBM, and currently inside did online MBA. So and currently I'm learning data science and machine.
Great, great, Vikas Gautam. And what a day it is. We have Toastmaster Pongal with us. Toastmaster Pongal, can you please switch on your camera?
Good evening. I'm sorry. I just wanted to join. It's been a long time, so I'm not in a situation to switch on my camera. But nice to be here.
Okay, ma'am, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to have you in our meeting.
Thank you.
And where she went, I was about to call uh, Toastmaster Noshin, but now I can't see her. Yeah, Toastmaster Noshin,
Hi, Toastmaster
after
Shubham.
a long time.
Indeed. So, hi everyone. I just wanted to connect back with the Toastmasters family after a long gap, long break. So, yeah, looking forward to this meeting and enjoying it to the fullest.
Okay, I hope you will enjoy this meet also because this meet is different. In this meet, you will learn a lot of things. So, just a small question from Toastmaster Asankhya. Toastmaster Asankhya, can you please switch on your camera and are you able to speak? Okay, I guess Toastmaster Asankhya is not there. So, Toastmaster Smita, a small question. I
Yes.
just need a answer in one line.
Okay.
What Toastmaster has given you? Like what TMCL has given you? Just answer in a line.
A home away from home.
A home away from home. That's mean, and how it became like because of you, because you treated us all as a home, as a family member. So it became your home. So this is how it works, give and take. Well, yeah, I guess I'm confusing you all. So let me call someone who will explain you better this thing, the give and take thing, who is engineer by profession, who loves to teach, and has a great humor, which I guess you will see in his throughout session. So have a big hand for Toastmaster Dilip or Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Dilip, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subham. Okay. So, Welcome all Toastmasters and guests. Let me introduce today's um, general evaluator. Madam Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur is our general evaluator for today's meeting. She is a performance-driven and result-oriented soft skills coach. She has an extensive experience as a senior English faculty in prestigious Delhi School and Hindustan Times. She is an IELTS trainer and a POS and POSCO expert. Currently, she is serving as the VPE at the Gabby's International Toastmasters Club. I would like to welcome Toastmaster Jasprit for today's session and this stage is all yours. And once you give me back, then I'll introduce today's agenda and theme.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
you want me to take over? You don't want to introduce the theme?
I can introduce now itself.
Okay, please do.
But,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The theme for today's meeting is the law of giving. You may be knowing that there is a very popular book from Deepak Chopra, international author, and it's called Seven Secrets of Success. The second law he has mentioned there as the law of giving. So what is the law of giving? How does it work? Before diving deep into that, let me introduce today's session. What is the agenda? So today we have two speeches. Prepared speakers are there, and one is given by Mr. Sunil Gupta, another Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, another is given by Toastmaster Suraj Kumar. So let me start with the giving this stage to the general evaluator Jasprit Kaur, Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur, and then we'll proceed forward for the theme of the day. I have just introduced the theme of the day. I just want to get introduced all the team members, then we'll go ahead. So the stage is all yours, Toastmaster Jasmeet, madam. Thank you. Madam, your voice is not.
Yeah. Is it fine now?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Dilip Verma. Now, being at this platform, I believe the law of giving is the simple principle that all the Toastmasters follow. The principle to encourage members to contribute to the growth of the other members, thus enriching the entire Toastmasters community. And I guess we started today's meeting with the actual practicing of this. I practice this thing today so that I can offer something. And let's hope everything works well now after the initial hitch that happened. So let's embrace the law of giving in our meeting today. Whether you are giving feedback or sharing a personal story or simply listening, just remember that your contribution makes a difference, even if little bit, but it does make a difference. As we give to each other, we grow together. And in that growth lies the true spirit of Toastmasters. So with this intention and objective, let's move ahead with today's meeting. So as the general evaluator today, my main job is to review the meeting and then present my report. It will highlight how members performed in their meeting roles, including the preparation, organization, the timeliness, enthusiasm, and carrying out the duties themselves. So this task requires a huge sense of responsibility, and I have a team as my support system to assist me in performing my duties as the general evaluator today. So do I introduce the Taggle team right now, or do we continue with the theme? All right, thank you. So this team, which is famously called as the Taggle team, consists of the timer, counter, grammarian, and listener. So I'll now invite all the members of my team one by one to explain their role to us. First, we'll call upon the timer, and the timer for today is Toastmaster Akshat Pandey, a seasoned technology manager and a tech enthusiast hailing from the city of Lucknow. Akshat has an extensive experience in managing cutting-edge technology projects. And as far as our theme goes, Toastmaster Akshat believes that sharing is like a boomerang. What you give comes back to you. You toss out generosity and kindness, you'll find that they circle all the way back to you, enriching your life in unexpected ways. Beautiful thought, Toastmaster Akshat. And can you please tell us about your role today? Over to you, Toastmaster Akshat.
Thank you, General Evaluator Jaspreet, for such a nice introduction. And good evening, seasoned Toastmasters. My role as a timer is to record, indicate, and report the time taken by various speakers and help them improve in their time management. Please note that I will flash green, yellow, and red cards during your speech to help you pace yourself better. Green indicates that your speech is long enough. A yellow indicates that you should aim at wrapping up your speech. And a red indicates that your time is up. You are allowed a grace period of 30 seconds once the red card has been flagged. And this is true for all speech categories. Now let me introduce to you the various speech categories. For prepared speeches, your speech duration should not be less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes 30 seconds, else you risk disqualification. This range already includes a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. At exactly 5 minutes, I will flash a green color, and at exactly 6 minutes, I will flash a yellow color, and at exactly 7 minutes, I'll flash a red color. And this indicates that your time is over and the grace period has started. Similarly, for table topics, your speech duration cannot be more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. This includes a grace period of 30 minutes 30 seconds on the upper limit. At exactly 1 minute, a green flag would be shown, and at 1 minute 30 seconds, a yellow flag would be shown. And at 2 minutes 30 seconds, a red flag would be shown. And coming to the last part, that is evaluators, your speech duration should not be less than 1 minute 30 seconds or more than 3 minutes 30 seconds, else you risk disqualification. And this includes a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. At exactly 2 minutes, a green flag would be shown. And at 2 minutes 30 seconds, a yellow. And at 3 minutes, a red. And at the end of the session, I would record everything and report it to the general evaluator. So that's about my role. Over to you, General Evaluator Jaspreet.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Akshat, for that. Next, we have Toastmaster Shubham, who is our counter for the day. A BCom graduate from National Postgraduate College, Lucknow, he loves to play volleyball, explore places, and try different cuisines. He is a movie enthusiast and is currently pursuing an MBA. He thinks that we should always give to the world in order to get from it, because this is something that never fails. Toastmaster Shubham, please explain your role to us. The virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Manager Evaluator. So today I'm taking the role of a counter, and my role as a counter is to keep the number of counts and different filler sound phrases, filler words people often use in their speeches. So here, I guess you all can see my screen. So there are some filler sounds like and filler phrases like I think that I'm trying to say is, etc. And also filler words like well, okay, so, basically, actually, which we often use in between our speeches, and we are not aware of that, and which looks very bad while giving a speech. And one more thing, while speaking, I'm speaking to you and I'm looking here, I'm rubbing my nose, eyes. It's also not a good thing while speaking, delivering a speech. So I request you all to please do not do these things, do not use these words while you're speaking. Otherwise, I will catch you and I will present my report at the end of the meeting and call upon the general evaluator. Back to general evaluator.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham. Just one suggestion. I feel there is a lack of clarity in your voice. I don't know what about the others, whether they are able to hear it clearly. So when you are presenting the report at the end, just please keep the mouthpiece closer to you so that everybody is able to understand what you're able to say. Right now, the slide was there, so it was fine. But at the end, just a suggestion, keep it closer so it's better for the others. And thank you very much for explaining your role. Let's move on to the next role, which is of the grammarian being played by Toastmaster Nikhil Yadav. Toastmaster Nikhil hails from Shahjahanpur and is working as an investment banker. He loves to watch cricket, football, and listen to music. He always believes when you help someone without an expectation, you receive it back in the most unexpected ways, just like the ripple effect happening in water. What a beautiful thought, Toastmaster Nikhil. Over to you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Please explain your role to us.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jaspreet, for the introduction. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So, as you know, I am the grammarian for this meeting. And as the grammarian, my role is to record all the good usages of English, good phrases, words, idioms, etc. Also, I will be taking note of all the not so good usages of and incorrect pronunciations so that we can work upon them. I'm also supposed to give you the word of the day. And for today's meeting, it's razzmatazz, meaning elaborate or showy activity or display designed to attract attention or impress people. If I have to use that in a sentence for your reference, it's the concert was full of razzmatazz with dazzling lights and energetic performances. If I have to give you an informal example, this is a word I would use to describe Ranveer Singh's wardrobe. Then I'm also supposed to give you the phrase of the day, and it's like a cat in a sunbeam. This means being very relaxed and content, enjoying a peaceful and comfortable situation. For example, after a long day at work, she sprawled out on the couch like a cat in a sunbeam. For your reference, both the word of the day and the phrase of the day have been entered into the chat. And I request all of you, I encourage all of you to please use the word of the day to the maximum. And every time someone uses that word, we are supposed to show a thumbs up. I'll be back with my report at the end of the meeting. Until then, over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Jaspreet.
All right, Toastmaster Nikhil. So the comfort with which you are sitting and presenting the entire thing to us, you seem like a cat in the sunbeam to me. Thoroughly enjoying, and I feel your report at the end will be full of razzmatazz. So let's look forward to it. All right. So now, thank you very much, Toastmaster Nikhil. Next, we have our listener for the day, and this role has been taken up by Toastmaster Archita. A BBA graduate, the VPE in Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, she loves to indulge in various art forms, connecting with new people, spending time with her siblings, watching movies, traveling, cooking, and reading. Toastmaster Archita has learned a lot about the law of giving from her grandmom. She feels in today's fast-paced, technology-oriented world, we should talk more about such things so that the current generation realizes the importance of these finer values. I totally agree with you, Toastmaster Archita, because I also feel that such things are better caught than taught. So Toastmaster Archita, over to you. Please explain your role to us.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. So my role as a listener is to keep all of you on your toes. I'll carefully observe the whole meeting and take note of everything which is said during the meeting. And at the end, I will challenge all of you by asking one word questions related to the meeting. I will related to the speeches which speakers will give, even table topic speakers also. And this roles this role helps ensure that we are fully engaged and paying attention throughout the meeting. I will challenge all of you at the end of the meeting. Till then, stay alert and back to General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita. So this is my taggle team for today. We will be watching the proceedings closely and prepare our report during the flow of the meeting. I'll be back with my team when called for by the Toastmaster of the day at the end of the meeting. Now I'll hand over the virtual stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dilip.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasprit, Madam and Jasprit, Madam. So let me share my screen. Okay, I hope everyone is able to see my screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to present the law of giving. This topic has been taken from the book called 7 Secrets of Success by Mr. Deepak Chopra. A lot of talk has happened on this topic in the previous weeks. Smita ma'am herself has taken a lot of deep dive into this topic, and we understood a lot from her speech. Let me recap 7 Secrets of Success by Deepak Chopra so that everyone is they are connected well what has happened last week. Success is a very important term, and it's a very qualitative term for. Okay, I just want to pause for a minute. Actually, there is a window coming here. Are you able to see the last part of the right side part of the my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen properly.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is success? Success means different for different person. It is a very qualitative term. We cannot define success just by numbers that okay, I am so many percentage successful, so many percentage unsuccessful. So in the book, what has been given a definition of success, it is a succinct definition by Mr. Deepak Chopra. Success can be defined as a progressive realization of worthy goals. So meaning here the goals which are worthy for your life. It cannot be some mundane tasks, but it should be some worthy goals. And once you cross a goal successfully, once you complete that goal, then you are successful for that goal. But are you successful throughout your life? No. It is a journey. Success, it is a journey. It's a continuous journey throughout life. You have to keep selecting your goals one after another. And so we should keep completing your goals one after another throughout the life. So that's how the success is. So it's not a destination, it is a journey. How should we feel that, okay, I have completed a goal? What should be the feeling within us that I have completed a goal, I have achieved a success? After one goal, another goal you have completed, and you may be feeling that I am getting bored. So by meaning of success, if you have a worthy goal and you have completed that goal successfully, it means you are feeling continued expansion of happiness. So that is the characteristic of success. Is it the only meaning success is having? Does it include anything else? Success also includes a healthy body, a fulfilling relationship, emotional well-being, peace of mind. You should have a creative freedom within you and enthusiasm. I hope the speakers today are in the rampage of the day. They are fully prepared. They seem fully prepared and they are in the rampage of the meeting. The next very important topic given in the book is defining the law. Being an engineer, I have a different perception of law. For me, the law is a universal truth. It can be applied in all the scenarios. But in the spiritual world, a law, as per the given in the book, is given as the law is a process by which the unmanifest becomes the manifest. If you see here, the picture at the left hand side, it's the unmanifest. You're watering your brain, you're watering the nutrients and everything, and it becomes manifested. It becomes manifested, it becomes realized. It is also the process by which the observers becomes the observed. So there is a deep concept within this, what is the law. So the person who is looking at the observer and person who is getting observed, if they are looking at each other or they are feeling that they are in sync with each other, then it's called the observer is looking. So you may see here two faces and both faces are able to look, but they are part of same body. So who is observer here? Who is observed? I leave it to you. Maybe anyone like to answer that? Who seems to be observer here? Left hand side or right hand side? Okay, thank you. One of the most confusing element I could find in this book was how to define what is spirit, what is body, and what is mind. So spirit is the core thing where God mixes. If you define that there is a God, then the God mixes in the spirit. Mind is a place where you think that who you think you are. And body is the external thing and it's where it looks how you appear. That is your body. So a beautiful phrase given here is on this slide is, man is an eternal spirit that lives in a body and is managed by his mind. Anybody is confused? Actually, I was a lot of confused on this topic. Maybe I will still be confused, but I researched this topic. But anyone like to have any questions on this topic, spirit, mind, and body?
In one YouTube video, one person was telling, like, many people think the spirit is inside the body, but actually it is the body which is inside the spirit. So I don't know whether it is true or not, but it is like very people would want to know, like, the spirit, the connection between spirit and body, and what happens after that.
Yeah, this is a very new field for me, and maybe after some times, maybe we can call our expert, Madam Smita, to throw some light on this. Thank you. Okay, how to correlate the theory of a spirit, body, and mind. So a spirit is nothing but the observer. Body is through which the process of observing is happening, and mind is equivalent to the observed. Okay, so maybe here I just want to recap what are the 7 spiritual laws given in the book so that we can correlate it later. We can refer it later. The first law given is the law of pure potentiality. The second law, which I am going to deep dive, I will try to deep dive, is the law of giving. Third one is the law of karma. The fourth one is the law of least effort. There is a scientific theory, scientific rule also there, the law of least effort. Then fifth one is the law of intention and desire. The sixth one is the law of detachment. The seventh one and last one given in the book is the law of dharma or purpose in life. So first law has been already covered. So let me just go through that. So I'm just giving a summary of that. You are pure potential. Through this law of pure potentiality, I can create anything, anytime, anywhere. Okay, so this has been a lot of talk on this recap of what has happened in the previous week. So let me call the evaluator number 1 of, there are 2 prepared speeches. I would like to call the first evaluator, Toastmaster Asankh Mohan. Before that, I would like to introduce him. Toastmaster Asankh V. Mohan, working with the emeritus on the corporate front and presently serving as the District Chief Judge in District 124, Toastmaster International. He has taken up various clubs and district leadership roles. He became President's Distinguished Division Director, catering to geography of Uttar Pradesh in the inaugural year of District 124. So I would like to call Toastmaster Asankh V. Mohan as an evaluator number 1 for speech number 1. Stage is all yours, Toastmaster Asankh V. Mohan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Toastmaster of the Day, for that warm introduction. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. And a special good afternoon to my target speaker, Toastmaster Suraj. I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Suraj's speech project on understanding your leadership style. Please note, the timer, please make a note, the timing for the speaker will be 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify his or her primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of this project is also for the member to share some aspect of his or her primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. I wish all the best to Toastmaster Suraj, and I would like to state the speech title before handing it over to Toastmaster Suraj. Again, one of the most enthusiastic members I have come across in Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, who is again on his level 2 right now. So Toastmaster Suraj, leader in me, I'll join directly in meeting. Till then, bye. Leader in me, I'll join directly in meeting. Till then, bye. Toastmaster Suraj, the stage is all yours. Thank you. Thank you.
Before I start, I request a few moments be on the camera. Are you hungry? Hungry to have more, learn more, be more, and do more in life? Well, I'm hungry, and the quest to learn more has taken me from community to community of speakers. A few weeks ago, in one such community of aspiring leaders, I was appointed as a leader of a team consisting of 5 members. The task given was to post 225 speeches in 15 days. Minimum. There was no upper limit, though. The purpose of all the members was the same, to become an eloquent speaker, to flourish in their personal and professional life. There were a few new members, and the onus was on me to ensure that they too perform wonderfully in the challenge. I would have video calls with them, and I motivated them through messages and calls. When needed, I would personally reach out to that person and discuss the issues he or she had been facing. There were a few members initially who made a few excuses, but somehow I convinced them to take action. For example, there was a person, Smoothie. On the very first day, he said, Suraj, in my office today, it was quite hectic schedule, and today I'm exhausted. On the very second, same answer I received. And on the very third day, before he spoke anything, I told him, sir, it's fine. If you are not getting that, I will post the speeches on your behalf, but as per rule, you will have to inform your mentor. And now he was embarrassed. He was a little in dilemma, and he texted me, I post my speech. And since then, he was installed. There was another new member. By profession, a corporate lawyer. She used to be very shy and reserved in terms of voicing her opinions as well as expressing her thoughts and feelings. But my regular talk pushed her to come out of that setback. On the fifth day, while reviewing the performance of my team, it came as such a surprise that my team had crossed half of the goal in just 5 days. And at an instant, I thought of putting a new goal of 400 speeches, doing some back-end calculations. And kudos to my team members. They kept my word and posted and crossed the 400 mark on the 13th day of the challenge. On the final day, I submitted the score of my team that was 515 speeches in just 15 days, and my team came up with a flying colors. We had a virtual meet and thanked everyone and congratulated them for their perseverance, hard work, and consistency. And soon after virtual meet, I received an emotional message which Toastmaster Ajita will share right now, and that made me feel blessed and in gratitude. And you know what? Why I was so happy? Because someone was very happy because of me. This single participation has made me aware about myself a lot, that ultimately helped me to know my alignment with different leadership styles. Leadership is not about a position or title. It's an action and example. I have been fascinated by this remark made in early 19th by Donald McKinnon, an American broadcaster who was famously known as the voice of the responsibility in broadcasting. This had been a new definition for me of leadership, as I had always considered leadership to be a certain qualities like competence, confidence, and discipline. And this project has made me aware of different leadership styles and also the fact that different leaders demonstrate different leadership styles. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been already exhibiting not but 4 leadership styles. The styles coaching, altruistic, democratic, and affiliative. Coaching means an individualized advice to a person during one-on-one session, which I have done with all the participants in my team separately and push them to talk in front of camera more and more. Altruistic means leaders will focus on active listening, empathy, and motivating them by his or her empowering approach. As I have listened to all the members' fears, anxiousness, and excuses and helped them accordingly. Democratic means leaders will focus on consensus decision making and allow everyone to have a say in the group. And as whenever I kept renewing the group's target, I had a nod from each member. And affiliative means having a positive personal relationship, which can be seen in the PPT's message which I received. This project has also taught me that I can also develop the other leadership styles. And now comes the most amazing part. You can utilize pieces of knowledge I have shared about my leadership styles to impress me, and so can I. How? Let's see. If I inculcate the characteristics of your leadership styles, I will be able to influence you better because we would be talking on the same mental map. Well, Toastmasters, you know my leadership styles and characteristics. What characteristics would you adapt to impress me? After all, I'm the secretary of Toastmasters Club. Wouldn't you? Back to you, Toastmasters today. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful speech you had, Toastmaster Suraj. Congratulations for that. Let's move on the journey of today's meeting. I would like to call on the stage the next evaluator for the speech number 2. She is none other than Toastmaster Smita Kotkar. She is a learner at heart and soul, loves to be around friends. Professionally is an emotional intelligence trainer, facilitator, coach, and a hypnotherapist. All Toastmasters, please welcome Toastmaster Smita Kotkar as a evaluator number 2 for the speech 2. Thank you. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Smita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dilip. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have the proud privilege of introducing a Toastmaster for a speech whom you have already seen be a cat in the sunbeam. I'm sure you remember the way he started the meeting. Wasn't it completely an example of he being full of razzmatazz? Wow, what the joke he started with. I'm talking about none other than the Sergeant at Arms who began the meeting today. And today, he is here to give us a speech. A little about him, that the reason he joined Toastmasters is because he had this dream of bettering his English language capabilities. And he feels that whatever little vocabulary and grammatical mistakes he's done or he does off and on, he says that is what has helped me grow to become a good speaker. Today, he is attempting level 2, project 1, that is understanding your communication style from his project, from his path, called the presentation mastery. A little about the purpose of his speech. His purpose is to learn about the different communication styles and identify his primary style. Along with that, he will also be sharing the impact his style has had on others. So Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, a great deal, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta.
Effective communication is the best way to solve problems. Imagine you have to ask someone for a glass of water. How would you do that? Can you tell me any 4 ways or statements you would use? Please raise your hands. No one? No one can ask for a glass of water? Okay. I'll tell you how we can. Okay, Jasprit. Yes.
So I can start by using the word please. Please, can I have a glass of water?
Okay. This is one way of asking. Okay. Any another way? Okay. I'll tell you. So as Jasprit mentioned, the first way, one way is give me a glass of water, please. This is a direct style of communication. It is straightforward and to the point, with no emblematic and apologies. The second way is, could I get a glass of water? I am a bit parched. Thank you. This is a supporting style of communication. It shows empathy and appreciation with a friendly tone and a smile. The third one is, I'm experiencing dehydration symptoms. Could you provide me a glass of water, approximately 300 ml at room temperature? This is a style of analytical style of communication. It uses logical reasoning and specific details to make a request. The fourth one is, hey, let's grab a glass of water together. I'm buying. What do you say? This is a initiating style of communication. It is enthusiastic and inviting, trying to build rapport and strong connection. Let me clear here, no style is better than others. It may be to your advantage to play up one style over another depending on the situation. That's why I don't have any particular style of communication. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It was 11th of August 2024. I was standing outside Kanpur railway station at 8 a.m. and was about to hire an auto to get at IIT Kanpur to attend a TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute training program. Being a Baniya and get a great deal, I decided to use all 4 styles of communication to hire an auto. First, I approached an auto rickshaw driver with a direct style and assertive tone. Hey, I want to go to IIT. How much will you charge? 300 rupees. I was shocked. He was also a direct communicator. Hey, it's too expensive. I'll give you only 100 rupees. Ask someone else. Seeing his rough attitude, I had to switch to the supporting style of communication, showing empathy and concern for his well-being. Please don't get angry. I understand you need to make a living, but my friend, today I have a tight budget. So can we find a fare that works for both of us? Okay, sir. You seem to be a gentleman. I'll take you IIT for 200 rupees. And that is for your because of your kind nature. As soon as I got a new offer, I started using the analytical style of communication and searching Google Map to know the distance and uh, ensure the fare is still not high. After being satisfied with the fare, I got into the auto and started the journey. During the journey, I used the initiating style of communication and uh, uh, kept speaking to the driver to build rapport and ensure a smooth ride. So, as a result of changing my communication style, I got a great deal, arrived at IIT like a cat in the sunbeam, and and even made a new friend in the auto rickshaw driver. So, my friend, in conclusion, communication is not one size fits all approach. Once you understand how your style differs from another person's, you can see you might modify your communication style to be on the same or a more similar wavelength to achieve greater success and build stronger relationships. What do you say? Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for a wonderful speech. Next time when you're going, I am a better negotiator for auto alerts. Maybe I can help you. I can speak so that you would have saved 100 rupees more. Let me share my screen again so that we can understand the law of giving. My friends, the law of giving, the second secret of success given by Deepak Chopra, is what he tells that it's a natural process. All the relationships are made up of law of giving. But before understanding fully the law of giving, we should understand some basic terms. We should understand what is the energy and how is it related to cosmic energy. Dear Toastmasters, we all are filled with energy, and we are also related, we are also connected with the cosmos, and this cosmic energy is getting interchanged with us. So we are indirectly touched with the cosmic energies. That is the first understanding we should take away from that. How that energy exchange happening, at what fronts it is happening. First, it is happening between your body and universe body. First time I understood, like, there is a body allocated for the universe also, and we are part of that universe, and we are exchanging our energy with the universe. Then I also came to know that there is a energy exchange happening between your mind and the mind of the cosmos. It's an amazing fact to know that cosmos is also having a mind, and it is very much connected by our mind. Thanks, Mr. Deepak Chopra, for teaching this us, and thanks, Madam Smita, for motivating for this topic. Now coming to the law of giving and receiving. This universe operates through dynamic exchange. Giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. So you are giving, it directly means you are receiving also. There is an exchange happening. So it's not a unidirectional process, it is a bidirectional process. Let's understand flow of life energy and versus blood circulation. Maybe this picture I have got from Baiju's website, and it tells about analogy of our human blood circulatory system, human body blood circulatory system with that flow of life energy. Dear Toastmasters, you can see here that there is exchange of blood happening between among various organs, and there is a parts of those like lungs, heart, and there are different processes are going on. One kind of blood is impure, one kind of blood is pure. That oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, but it is circulating. Heart is pumping. Can you imagine what will happen if that circulation stops? Yes, dear friends, you have imagined correctly. It will clot. Once that blood gets clot, will there be an opportunity to flow the blood again? No. There will be no energy flow, no blood flow, circulation will be happening again. Dear Toastmasters, Mr. Deepak Chopra has given this analogy in his book, and he says that life energy flow is similar to blood circulation system of our body, and it is related very much closely to affluence. If you want affluence of anything in your life, just circulate it. If you want affluence of wealth, circulate it. That's how affluence principle works. Okay, then what is affluence? I searched in internet and I found affluence means lot of cash. Cash keeps coming and it's coming in abundance. Then one natural question comes, what we can understand, what is money? Is money the cash getting printed and there is some signature of RBI governor there, or maybe in some other country, some other person has signed on that cash printed or plastic printed cash equivalent? Is that the money? Deepak Chopra, Mr. Deepak Chopra has answered it very beautifully. Money is really a symbol. and it's a symbol of the life energy. So if you can see the right hand side picture here, money is equivalent to your life, your happiness. So dear friends, if you want affluence in your life, don't always be behind the cash printed money or something like that. You understand your life is a precious life. It is very costly, and you should enjoy this life day in, day out. You have to make this use of this life wisely. There is one very important point given in the book. It's called it's called nature's intelligence. So giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. And if you stop this flow of either the giving or receiving any one of these, what will happen? You are interfering with the nature's intelligence. And once that nature's intelligence is interfered, then there will be no affluence, there will be no life or energy flow. And what will happen? There is no meaning of success. Lastly, there is a concept, of practicing law of giving in our day-to-day life. Let me cover this first topic and then we'll move forward for the table topic master session. So first rule of law of giving, first practice of law of giving is wherever I go and whoever I encounter, I'll bring them a gift. The gift may be a compliment, a flower, a prayer. Today, I'll give something to everyone. So, dear Toastmasters, I would like to thank you, all of you. You, all of the Toastmasters here are wonderful. Today, I will give something to everyone I come into contact with. And so, I'll begin the process of circulating joy, wealth, and affluence in my life and the life of others. With this, I would like to introduce our table topic master for today's session, Mr. Anurag Gupta, Toastmaster Anurag Gupta. Let me introduce him. 70% water, like everyone else. Past president of LTMC, Lucknow Toastmaster Club. To make me happy, give me good food. I love traveling. Startup enthusiast. Worked in EdTech space. Computer science graduate. He is none other than Toastmaster Anurag Gupta. Toastmaster Anurag Gupta, I welcome you to the stage. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dilip. More
Thank
often
you.
than not, when you listen to your introduction, you think, is this really me? Is it about me or someone else? So there are a lot of praises in the introduction. And so let's move towards our table topic session. In our life, we all make stories. Whenever we are late or we want to tell someone something about something, we all make stories. We either pursue it or explain either through stories or tell something on the spot. So table topic is all about impromptu speaking. So in today's table topic, we will be making some stories, and we will have a short table topic session due to time constraint. We will have 3 to 4 topics. So whomsoever wants to be a part of table topics can raise their hands. Guests can be also a part, and there is a time constraint. You have to do that in 1 to 2 minutes. So is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So who will be going for the first topic? Any volunteers? Okay. I will have to do the dirty work. I will have to ask someone. So, Toastmaster Archita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so topic is in front of you. The fool didn't know it was impossible, so he did it. Toastmaster Archita, the fool didn't know it was impossible, so he did it. Stage is all yours.
Okay. So, the topic itself, I believe it's like this is true, it happens, and not with just the fool, it happens with normal people also. Sometimes we don't know that when we don't think that this is impossible and we can't do it, we just go and do it. It happened to me also while I was preparing for my exams, and I I know everything that how this is going to happen. And when I sat in the exam, I have done so many blunders and that didn't go well. Next time, I was not prepared. I just gone there that let's see whatever will happen. I'll give the exam as it is. I was not prepared. I sat in the exam and that exam went well. So I think when I was not thinking much about how it will go, what happens, what not, it went well. So thank you. That's my take on the topic. Back to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Archita. Who would like to go next? I would like to have some guest on the spot. So we have guest Vikas, we have guest Puranesh. Who would like to go first?
Same topic or you will a new?
Obviously, a different topic.
Okay, okay. I will go.
You will go? Okay. So, guest Puranesh, your topic is just a second.
I think it's guest Vikas on the
Sorry,
slide.
guest Vikas. Yeah, sorry. So, your topic is I tried a lot with all their money. A lot tried with all the money. He took her away with a rose. Topic again. A lot tried with all their money. He took her away with a rose. Stage is all yours.
Yes, there are many different stories to women, and like when they propose for marriage, there are lots of stories behind it. Like in one story, Narad wanted to marry someone and he went to Vishnu and asked him to make him like Hari, like Vishnu. And Vishnu means he transforms him, but he gives him the face of a monkey because Hari also means monkey. And when he goes to Swamvar, he wanted to marry someone. So, but the Vishnu was also there, and the woman uh, put the garland on Vishnu rather than on Narad, and Narad was very pissed off. But the girl selected Vishnu, and there Narad also cursed Vishnu that he will be separated from wife in that from birth. And there is also a story where Prithviraj Chauhan went and stand like a statue, and when Sanyukta in her Swayamvar, there were lots of kings sitting in the courtyard, and but she went till the end and she wanted to marry Prithviraj Chauhan, even though she haven't met him. But she was so impressed with the stories of Prithviraj Chauhan that he threw a garland on the Prithviraj Chauhan, and the Prithviraj Chauhan, who he was imitating as a statue, converted. Means he appeared in real form, and he grabbed her and took over the horse and ran away from there. And there is also a story like there is one more story. So like many people want to view want to do a moment like proposing with their money. Like there is also ad where a woman want to marry between a Amar and someone. One is very handsome and one is very rich. She is not able to decide, and the girl is telling like, "Pyar paisa nahi dekhta." So the means there is not necessary that only you have to be successful or you have to be very rich. Many people marry even though they are middle class, and they also do love marriage, and they run away from their house and go against their will of their parents, and do the love marriage and live independent life. So there are lots of people and there are all kinds of theories, but what will become successful, you never know. It is up to the girl and it is up to the man. So ultimately the emotions and the attachment and the attraction and the impulse and feelings, which also govern a role up above the material pleasures. So a lot can try with their money and their position, but what matters also, like the rose, which is a symbol of love. So you can, the woman is not predictable, or the theory of love is not predictable. So we have to, means one has to be truly faithful and true in his prospects.
Thank you. That was quite an intriguing take on that topic, going to the history, coming onto the present, going to the ads. I would say a simple take would be the combination of both would be good. So we can, it can be have multiple perspective. Now let us move towards our third topic. And who will go for that? Any volunteers? Third topic, guess Purnesh or Puransheen, I think. Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah. It's a porn scene, Jit Mishra.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Can you turn on your camera, please?
Yeah, I have already turned.
Okay, great. Your topic is.
Sorry to interject. Can someone put the spotlight on the timer?
Okay.
The timer is on Spotlight.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Since you have seen both the topics, I will let you choose the topic.
I think this one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Man and God met somewhere, both exclaimed, "My creator." Man and God met somewhere, and both exclaimed, "My creator."
Can you elaborate? Like, I mean, my creator is not like much.
It's open thing. It's up to you.
Okay.
How you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So man and God met somewhere, and both exclaimed, "My creator." Somehow we see that we are also interconnected with this universe, and if we see everyone's carry a God himself or herself. If we see, if we look around, we all are carrying a world within, and in this world, if we see, sometimes we think, are this thing we are seeing in this world, are it going to permanent, or it's a temporary? So sometimes it's very difficult to uh, understand this is philosophical thing, but in my perspective, every person is a god, and whenever we see, let me tell you example. 2 days back, it was raining heavily, and I was returning from office, and it was so raining heavily, so I just put my bag side, and I taken a roof near to. After a few minutes later, a child who was also returning from school just taken the same roof, and I just feel, someone is there, and when I started talking with the child, I realized myself when I used to go to school. So it was a different kind of a situation for me that I'm looking back to my 20-year ago. So I realized that everything is so interconnected, and everyone, every people carry within themselves a God. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a wonderful take on that topic. And I also sometimes think, okay, God is there, He's helping me. Sometimes I think, no, why He's not helping me? And there's a tussle between the things. So I can totally relate with your topic. Now we have last table topic and any volunteers for that topic. Okay, Toastmaster Asank is the top volunteer. And your topic is, I will give you two topics as well. So you have the options between these two. The writer struggled to find inspiration in a world filled up with distraction, or a simpler topic, those who had points enjoyed rain, or who had notes were busy looking for shelter. Which one would you go for?
Toastmaster Ronak, I think I can go for the first one. You can have someone else for the second one in that case.
Okay. So your topic is a writer struggled to find inspiration in a world filled with distractions. Toastmaster Asanke, a writer filled with struggled to find inspiration in a world filled with distractions. Stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master, Anurag. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters, dear guest. How many of you have heard the term writer's block, if I may ask? A quick raise of hand. All right, thank you so much. Again, that is something, thank you so much for everyone who raised their hands. It's a very common term, again, coined, I'm sure, coined by someone who is an author, a writer who was not able to come up with what to write next. In like, as and when we are in the process of creating content at the same time, this is something I even heard from my mentor who used to guide me for my speeches in my initial days of Toastmasters, sharing that she was facing that sort of a writer block wherein she was not able to come up with what to share in a next speech. And that is true for even not just in Toastmasters or content writing, but across spaces, wherein if we sorry for that. So wherein just in case if we are in a space wherein we are stuck in a space for quite some time, that is something that will eventually tend to happen. It's about finding our calm in the chaos and making sure that we are able to like not just succumb to that situation, be it a writer's block or be it any hurdle, any obstruction that might be there, but making sure that we come through with regards to the same. And that is wherein it's making sure that we utilize uh, the the calm that is there in the world, be it with regards to Toastmasters or be it with regards to outside Toastmasters. And my way of coming out of a writer's block is just getting into a Toastmasters meeting and just volunteering for table topics. That's all from my side. Over to you. Back to you, Toastmaster Anurag.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asankhya. Yeah, coming to Toastmasters meeting can definitely remove your writer's block because it fills you with lot of inspirations from different people. Any other volunteer, or should we end the topic? Should we end the table topic session? Okay. So with that we come to end in the table topic section. Back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dilip.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anurag, for a wonderful session, Toastmaster table topic session. I would say your session was full of razzmatazz. However, I was like a cat. I was taking rest on the chair like a cat in the sunbeam. Thank you. Okay, let's proceed forward for two more laws which I have to share for applying the law of giving. Two more practices. So today the second practice which we have to practice is today I will gratefully receive all the gifts that life has to offer me. I will receive the gifts of nature, sunlight, and the sound of birds singing, or spring showers, or the first snow of the winter. I will also be open to receiving from others, whether it be in the form of a material gift, money, a compliment, or a prayer. So, my dear Toastmaster friends, I'm open for any material gift. My number is given in the WhatsApp group. Thank you. The third practice which we have to practice for applying this law of giving, I will make a commitment to keep wealth circulating in my life by giving and receiving life's most precious gifts, the gifts of caring, affection, appreciation, and love. Each time I meet someone, I will silently wish them happiness, joy, and laughter. Let me share a quick story. I'm actually done with this theme, but let me share a quick story. In my childhood, there was a neighbor in front of my house. He was an old man, and he was having he has rented his house. He was co-sharing his house by a young person. He was a bachelor. The old man was a bachelor too. He was in old age. His health was deteriorating. After so many days, they were having a lot of friendship between them, and the young man whom he had rented the house, he started supporting him in his day-to-day life. One day I saw him, he was offering an ice cream to him. However, he was not having tooth in his mouth. After some days, what I heard, the old man passed away. But it was a sad news for all of us. He was a good man. But what surprised us after some time, after so many days, that he has written his property. He has registered his property on his tenant name. So that's why, my dear friends, the law of affluence says you should pay affection, you should give affections, care to others. That will also attract affluence in your life. With this, I would like to call upon General Evaluator, Madam Just Toastmaster Justpreet, for evaluation session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Dilip. Let's straight away venture into the evaluation section now. Our first evaluator today is Toastmaster Asankhya Mohan. He will be evaluating Speaker 1, Toastmaster Suraj Singh. Toastmaster Asankhya, please present your evaluation. Yeah, Toastmaster Asankhya.
Yes, I'm there. Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Jaspreet. Again, good evening once again to all, to my fellow Toastmasters, and especially my target speaker, Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj, congratulations first of all on completing your level 2 project on understanding your leadership style. You started with mentioning about an anecdote about giving speeches. You went ahead, you shared the various leadership styles that are there, and you concluded towards the end. I will start right away with my commendations. How what I felt the best part was how you explain some real life examples as to how that has something that has encouraged you in your personal leadership journey. You also briefed about certain leadership styles, how you have tried to imbibe the qualities of those leadership styles in yourself. And then again, you had all the basic check marks with regards to the base public delivering a speech in an online setup. So great job on that. Just one thing I felt, there was some network lag intermittently, wherein I was at times not able to clearly understand you. I tried and make sure that I was able to understand like whatever I was able to decipher with regards to your speech, but there were few technical lag is what I felt. Maybe it might also be the empty room that you might be into. It's just the voice that might be just echoing in the room. That is one thing that can be worked upon. You shared about various styles as and when the green card was shown. So that is something I felt you started with certain, like you touched upon democratic, altruistic, affiliative, few styles, but I felt you missed out on the later half of the leadership styles, wherein you, because the focus was more towards the like the initial story part. That is wherein I felt you were not able to do complete justice to all the leadership styles that were there. You didn't reveal or help us understand which style was your primary leadership style that has helped you in your leadership journey, be it in Toastmasters, outside Toastmasters. And that is something that would help us understand you as an individual. And lastly, when you mentioned that you have a, suppose for an example, you mentioned that if you know the leadership style of someone else, you will be able to influence the other individual better. Influence again at times have a negative connotation to the speech and even the word as such. To in today's day and age, in a contemporary basis, influence at times is considered again might have that sort of a negative connotation. So maybe mentioning that you are able to understand the individual better instead of mentioning that you are able to influence the other individual would help us make that sort of a positive impact with the audience. That would be my 2 cents with regards to the speech. Overall, a great start, a great structure. You had anecdotal references clubbed with the various leadership styles that are there. A little more elaboration on the later half of the leadership styles, and giving a little more of a positive connotation to the speech would go a long way in taking a speech to the next level. That's all from my side. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sankhya, for those very pertinent points of evaluation. And yes, I do agree with you regarding that lag, because that was one thing which I had to point out. Toastmaster speaker Suraj Toastmaster, the bandwidth was very low of the internet, and it was written on top of it, the bandwidth of your internet is low when you started speaking. So I think this challenge was not just faced by your evaluator, it was faced by everybody in the meeting room. So it would have been better if the others would also have been able to hear. So these kind of some alternate arrangements we can do when we come up for such a platform. Otherwise, I think rest everything has been covered up by Toastmaster Sankhya. And a round of applause to both the speaker and the evaluator. Thank you, both of you. Next, we have our second evaluator, Toastmaster Smita Kotkar. She will evaluate speaker number 2, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. Toastmaster Smita, could we have your evaluation, please?
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator, Toastmaster Jaspreet. And welcome on the screen, Toastmaster Sunil. He's all smiles. Well, they say the meaning of communication is in the effect it creates. And let me tell you, Toastmaster Sunil, not only did you fulfill the purpose of your speech, but you lived up to what communication actually means. I would like to divide my evaluation into 4 parts. One is where you excelled at, one where I felt you would like to, where you could improve upon, and the third is some challenge that I would like to give you, finishing it up with a conclusion. To begin with, what is it that you excelled at? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you would have all noticed the kind of cat in a sunbeam walk and delivery that Toastmaster Sunil had there. What an interesting beginning, having everybody interact with you and then taking the example from what the person like Toastmaster Jaspreet would answered your question, pick it up from there and then liken it to one of the communication styles. So you had all your examples in place. Whatever way somebody would have answered from the audience, you knew how to place it in which one, and you already had 3 more communication styles and ways ready. Kudos to you on this kind of a preparation. So you had the audience with you, full marks to you on that. the kind of rapport that you build, the storytelling abilities that you have, the humor that you have in your content and your delivery are also a lot of plus points that are there, which I've seen over the part of, all these speeches also, what you excel at, right? You also excelled at having people. The kind of example that you gave was going to TLI. Now, this is an example that everybody in Toastmasters knows. So you also excelled at having an example known to everyone. Use of phrase of the day, beautifully done. Also ending with a strong message. Now, I have certain places where I felt you could work upon. Number one, since you had logged in from 2 devices, you were looking London, talking Tokyo. So you were looking into one device, but you were talking into the other, or you were looking then while this was on there. So that is something you could make note of, which is the active device right now, right? Number one. Second, the kind of dialogues that you had with the auto rickshaw person, I'm sure the dialogues would have been in another language, probably Hindi. So you could have added one of those to make it an effective speech, and then of course translated that into English and said, I said, "Bhaiya, kitna paisa loge?" Meaning, how much will you take? So for that, because the you spoke about an auto rickshaw person there. Now, being a seasoned Toastmaster now that you are, I would have loved to see more examples, right? You needed more. To conclude, the challenge would be I would love for you to practice, record your speech and practice. Let me quickly conclude by saying confidence, audience interaction, kudos, strong message. Love for you to work on your delivery part and add more meat to the content. All the best. Congratulations. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Oh, sorry. Back to you, General Evaluator, ma'am.
Fine, perfectly fine. So thank you, Toastmaster Smita. You said it all. There's nothing for me to say. The only thing is I would want to tell Toastmaster Sunil that the appreciable thing about him, his speeches or any role he takes, is he hits the target directly and connects with the audience. That's a beautiful thing to do every time. Anywhere he's conducting himself, he's doing that. Wonderful. Keep it up. A round of applause for both the evaluator and the speaker. Thank you. Next, let's move on to the timer team report now. I would request the timer Toastmaster Akshat to present the timer's report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasprit. I'll do a screen share. Is my screen visible? Can someone do a thumbs up to say if my screen is visible? And you can see the Excel on screen?
Yes, it is.
All right. So this is the first time that I have taken up the timer's responsibility. And I would quickly walk you through with what I have been able to record. So I would straight, I haven't been able to sum total the individual speeches, but overall, I would straight away head to the prepared speeches section. So both Toastmaster Suraj and Sunil Gupta have been able to complete the prepared speeches in due time. Suraj has taken 7 minutes 9 seconds, as you could see, and Sunil has taken 7 minutes 16 seconds. Coming to table topics, for Toastmaster Archita and for Toastmaster Asank, both of them were able to complete their speeches in due time. Archita has taken 1 minute 24 seconds and Asank has taken 1 minute 48 seconds. For our guest speakers, it was a nice try and they have been able to complete their speeches. Guest Vikas has taken 3 minutes 11 seconds and guest Poon Sanjeet has taken 2 minutes 40 seconds. For the evaluators, Toastmaster Asankya has taken 3 minutes 1 seconds and Toastmaster Smita has taken 3 minutes 30 seconds. Going back to the role players, let's begin with T-Mod, Dilip Ji. Dilip Ji has overall During the interactions, general interactions, he has taken 5 minutes 40 seconds. And during his presentation, he has almost taken, let me just sum it up. It's around 23 minutes, some 24 minutes in total. So that's about Dilip ji. Our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Jaspreet, she has invested around 6 minutes 30 seconds during the entire presentation. Our SSA for today, Sunil Gupta ji, has taken 7 minutes 10 seconds, and PO for the day, Shubham Sinha, has taken 5 minutes 10 seconds. I think I have covered everyone except for, I think, the introductions. I couldn't time myself because I was busy timing others, so that is not filled up. For the counter introductions, Shubham Sinha took 1 minute. The grammarian has taken 1 minute 40 seconds so far, and the listener has introduced himself in 45 seconds. The table topic moderator, I would say Anurag Gupta, has taken around 50 seconds. And I think that's, so I don't have the total of all the time, but we started our meeting at 4:12 p.m. Is there anything else that I need to add according to you? All right. Over
Please
to
share your
Toast.
report.
Sure,
Please share your report in the chat system.
Yes, I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you very much. And over to Toastmaster Jaspreet.
All right. Thank you so much, timer Toastmaster Akshar. A good job done. Just one recommendation that just check the messages in the chat that have been sent to you. You showed everything, but then you scrolled away. We were just seeing a blank Excel sheet. So next time we can just practice. So this is for everybody. Like I would like to tell this with everybody, any role taker, whenever we have to present a report, conduct ourselves, see how I'm talking, what I'm doing, just start a Zoom at your own end, record the meeting, try to share the file because that is what will actually give you the run through before the actual meeting where the recording is happening. So that is one thing that everybody can practice. So right now, I guess if you share it in the chat box, it will be helpful to the others. Rest, everything, I think it was fine. Now, so a big round of applause for the timer for investing all his time to come up with this report for us, which we'll get to see in a while. Next, we have the R counter, that is Toastmaster Shubham. Toastmaster Shubham, can you please present the report and tell us about the R's and Ums that we made?
Sure, Madam General Letter. Is my like, before going ahead, am I audible? Is
Yes.
my voice clear?
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, as a counter, I'm very happy today, and let my reports speak rest of the things. Let's start with Toastmaster Sunil, essay for today's meeting. You used two R's, and your body language was good, like moving here and there, and then delivering. And Toastmaster Dilip, kudos to you for giving the whole team out session while standing up in standing position. So you used 5 plus R's, and your body gestures were also good. And our general evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Jaspreet, you didn't use any filler sound, any filler word, and any repetitive word. Then our first speaker, Toastmaster Suraj, you didn't use any filler sound. Yeah, but you use one filler word that was and the repetitive word was and. And your hand movements and facial expressions were also good. And Toastmaster Async, the first speaker, Toastmaster Async, you didn't use any repetitive words. And let's move to Toastmaster Sunil, the second speaker for today's meeting. You used 3 R's, and the repetitive word was like. And for you, again, your body language and facial expression was top notch. Then Toastmaster Smita, the second evaluator, you used 2 R's, and you didn't use any filler word, repetitive word. Then Toastmaster Akshat, Toastmaster Nikhil, and Toastmaster Rachita, kudos to you all three. You didn't use any filler word, filler sound, and any repetitive word. Then the table topic master for today's meet, Toastmaster Anurag, he used 3 R's. And then now come to the table topic speakers. The first speaker, Toastmaster Rachita, he used 1 R. There was one filler word, R. Then the second speaker, guest Vikas Gautam, there were 3 R's, and the repetitive word was but and like. Then the fourth speaker, Toastmaster Purna, you used 5 and the repetitive word was so. And the last speaker of the last table topic speaker, Toastmaster Asank, you used one So this was my report. Back to Genevieve.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham, for this hard work that you put in during the meeting. Just one point of recommendation, when the screen is shared, everything is there in front of us, so we can avoid reading the report. We also are going to put it in the chat, so we can avoid reading, and you can just give a general word about it, that how many were the people who didn't use fillers or anything, and then the ones who use. We don't need to name people, it's there. So that way we can save upon the time. Otherwise, a big round of applause for Toastmaster Shubham for doing this great job. It requires a lot of efficiency to come up with such reports. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shubham, for that. Now, next we have the grammarian, that is Toastmaster Nikhil. Yes, Toastmaster Nikhil, show us all the razzmatazz that is possible for you to do.
Sorry, actually, due to some technical problem, I had asked Toastmaster Archita to share a screen. I've shared the report with her, and I'm just waiting for the report.
Okay, so she's sharing.
Yes, yes, she is sharing. I'm not sure.
I am sharing. If it is visible to everyone, please give a thumbs up.
No, it's not visible. It's a blank screen that is there.
Okay, okay, let me share again. Is it visible?
It's a black.
It shows your screen sharing is paused.
I think it's available for everybody. Toastmaster Nikhil, why don't you put it in the chat and then we begin with it so others can see it in the chat.
Yes, Archita, can you
Trying
please
to
put in
share.
the chat?
Yes,
I'll just run them through the.
So you can start,
yes.
Toastmaster.
So there is some, as I had informed at the start of the meeting, that I'd be taking note of some good usages, and also I'd be taking note of some not so good usages. So starting with the good ones, Toastmaster Dilip had quite a few words and phrases that caught my attention. Starting with, success is not a destination but a journey. Unmanifest becomes manifest. Observer becomes observed. Cosmic or cosmos, he used this word quite a few times, which meant related to the universe. Then he used a word, affluence, that means an abundant supply. Toastmaster Jasprit used the word pertinent, that means relevant. Toastmaster Suraj used words like onus, which means responsibility, perseverance, it means willingness to do something despite difficulty. Then Toastmaster Sunil used the word repo, which means a close and harmonious relationship. He used assertive, that means confident and self-assured. Guest Vikas used the word impulsive, that refers to actions taken quickly and without careful thought. Toastmaster Asankhya used word imbibe, which means to observe. Then Toastmaster Smita used word repo, and she also used a phrase looking at London talking Tokyo. The not so good usages, a couple of them that I would like to mention is achieve. Someone used said achieved our success, in, instead of which he could have done without the A and could have said achieved success. Then there was the usage, there is no meaning of success, referring to a future event, wherein he could have used, the speaker could have used, there will be no meaning of success. Then moving to the usage of phrase of the day and word of the day, razzmatazz was the word of the day, which was used once by Toastmaster Jasprit, and she used it once again post my report, preparation of my report. So twice by Toastmaster Jasprit, then once by Toastmaster Smita, twice by Toastmaster Dilip, and the phrase of the day, like a cat in a sunbeam, was used once by Toastmaster Jasprit, once by Toastmaster Sunil, and twice by Toastmaster Smith. So that was my report. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Jasprit.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikhil, for giving us that wonderful report. It's, the grammarian's report is like a mirror to all of us. What we do when we are not even realizing what we are doing. So it's a mirror that comes in front of us. Thank you so much for doing that. And I'm sure all of us are able to improve ourselves and our delivery by seeing what we have done. Now I'll call upon the listener of the day, that is Toastmaster Archita. Toastmaster Archita, please come up with your questions and see how many of us were listening attentively. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, ma'am. So I'll start directly by asking questions. So when Dilip ji was explaining all the 7 laws, what was the third law? He mentioned it. Except Smita ma'am and Dilip ji itself. Anybody else? What was the third law of out of all the 7 spiritual laws?
The law of karma.
Yeah, you're right. Guess Vikas. The law of karma was the third law. Next question. What was the title of Toastmaster Surah's speech? What was the title of Toastmaster Surah's speech except Toastmaster Sankhya?
Leader in me, I will join directly in meeting. Till then, bye.
Okay, it was only leader in me. There was a little miscommunication. That's why it happened. It was
But he
leader
got it
in.
right.
Yes. Next question. Name any 2 leadership styles which Suraj mentioned. He mentioned 4, but tell me 2 out of that.
One is altruistic.
Yes.
Democratic.
Yes.
Coaching.
Democratic, altruistic, coaching, and one more.
Affiliative.
Yes, you're right, Toastmaster Manvi. And fourth question. Sunilji mentioned on 11th of August, he was standing near which railway station?
Kanpur.
Yeah, you're right. Kanpur. It was Kanpur. One more question. One more last question. Pune Sen mentioned when he was hiding under the roof, whom he met. Whom he met under the roof when he was hiding while there was heavy rain outside.
A child. And he said,
Yes.
I feels like meeting 20-year-old, what I was.
Yes, you're right, guest Vikas. So that's all. I have only these questions, and I found that Vikas Gautam was listening the meeting very attentively. And thank you so much. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita, for these wonderful questions. And we could see, if a report card has to be given, who are the ones who are going to top it? We've come to know the toppers of the class. Thank you very much. Now, very quickly, I'll talk about a few things related to the meeting. Now, the meeting started with a major glitch today, due to which it could be, it was not before 4:15 that the Sergeant at Arms could begin it. So this situation could have been saved if at least all the role takers had joined at 3:45, because that was the time mentioned in the agenda and that was the time I was there in the meeting room. So I changed 2 meeting rooms and this is the third one where I came today. So if others had also come, so that buffer time that was there in our hands of 15 minutes, we could have used that and still started right at 4 p.m. So audio video checks also could have been done and any untoward situation could have been taken care of. Now, the Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Sunil started with a narrative, which is a very good practice. And everybody was welcomed and all. Just one thing, Toastmaster Sunil, the meeting already started late. So you could have cut down a bit on the beginning. And then again, that glitch happened. So according to the agenda, 5 minutes were there for you and you took somewhere more than 7. So at that point of time, each and every minute was crucial. So we can take care of that. Otherwise, I've already mentioned the spirit with which you take up the roles. It is really praiseworthy. Now, the presiding officer, Toastmaster Shubham, was very congenial, connected with the audience very well, especially the guest. And the facial expressions that he had while connecting with the guests, that was really very beautiful. Only thing was the audio lacked a bit of clarity, which I pointed out. And I think, Toastmaster Shubham, you took care of that later on. Rest, everything was good. It was a good job done. Now, then we have the table topic master, that is Toastmaster Anurag. You made sure that the topics are not very lengthy. They were quite interesting. And a very important thing that I would want to mention over here is you were really very much cognizant of the situation, that is the major delay that was there in the meeting timings. And you made it very clear in the beginning when you were starting your section. So that is really very much praiseworthy. Kudos to you for that. Just one point which I found as you may call it an obstruction or a deterrent, that try doing the table topic section, try doing this role without screen sharing. We, the audience, would want to see you and the speaker rather than that screen. So the topic can be put up in the chat and we can have you people spotlighted, and then the speaker spotlighted, the timer spotlighted. That is most important. Otherwise, it was a very well conducted section. Kudos to you again for that. Really very good. Now I'm really rushing forward in the interest of time because we have already exceeded 15 minutes. So now we move on to the Toastmaster of the day, that is Toastmaster Dilip. Toastmaster Dilip, it was a good theme, great theme to pick up, much needed in today's scenario. You did a good job with the PPT and all. Just one thing that the theme mentioned was law of giving. But I guess it was not just law of giving. We were listening to many other things. They were also good. But then in the agenda, it should have been according to that, because the entire team, I think, was expecting it to be a law of giving. And when I was here for the theme, I was really expecting to hear some stories, some examples, something coming up from you and from the audience where some connect would happen. So some more of audience interaction could have happened in the beginning and in between as well. And so that, the deprivation of the story that I felt, you brought it in the end. And I guess in the end, you did justify it with the law of giving. So the story at the end did justify your theme, but I really hope it would have been there throughout. But my day was saved because you concluded it according to the theme mentioned in the agenda. Now, I hope I have not missed out any role taker. Have we covered everybody? Is there anybody left? Toastmaster Smita, I hope I've covered everybody, right? So now, just with one quick thought, I would like to end this general evaluation session. The goal is not to be perfect by the end. The goal is to be better tomorrow. So with the hope of meeting once again, I hand it over back to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Toastmaster Jasprit. It was a wonderful session. I would like to thank you again, all the Toastmasters, for attending today's meeting. And my theme has been completed. It has been concluded. So let me hand over the stage to Let me hand over the stage to the presiding officer, Shubham. Shubham, are you there?
Toastmaster of the day, our Shubham left because of some issues. I'd like to ask Smita ma'am.
Can I request SAA Sunil Gupta, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, for concluding the meeting?
No. Smita ma'am, please take over for 2 minutes only. I just have to announce the results.
I'll do that. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dilip. A beautiful first time Toastmaster of the day role that you have played, wonderfully done. May I request everyone to give him a warm round of applause. He's a new Toastmaster, and in our last meeting, he volunteered to take this role. For those people who are new here in this meeting, who have not attended the last two meetings, Madam General Evaluator, we started by doing a book review of the book, The 7 Secrets of Successful Living by Who's done it? By Mr. Deepak Chopra. I don't know. Sometimes words are at the tip of your tongue and you suddenly go blank, right? And then last meeting we did we did a recap and just a teamwork session of the first law. And then Toastmaster Dilip decided to do the second, pick up the second law, because the book itself is full of so many valuable things. We decided to do every week one law, and then in the 8th week we will be doing the book review of another book, which is Ikigai. And in case everybody hasn't started reading it, please take it up, because 6 weeks from now we will be doing a book review of Ikigai. Okay. So now, till the time my results are being prepared, I would like to take some feedback about the meeting. Let's begin with our guest, Vikas Gautam. May I welcome him on stage, Toastmaster guest Vikas Gautam.
Yes.
How did you find the meeting, and what is it that one thing that you loved about the meeting and one thing that you would like us to add in the meeting?
I think the topics were not easy. Means it took some time to gather and speak on it. So that was good impromptu. And one suggestion, like the clarity, like the way Dilip was speaking was very good. There was alertness and clarity. So someone mentioned that words are not coming with clarity. So that means some people like Sunil or some people, the words are not coming clearly. So what I would suggest is, like, if we create a visualization along with our speech, so the speech will become better, and the clarity of words should also one.
Wonderful. I think we can take it up as a practice also. The more you sit down in visualization and the more you begin to visualize something that you have already done in the past or something that you really love to do, that's the time you start evolving beautiful feelings inside. And I'm sure a lot of lovely words will start coming in. And I'm sure I can have more about it from Toastmaster Jaspreet herself. Toastmaster Jaspreet, I would like to invite you on stage now to give us something more than other than the general evaluation section feedback that you have given us.
So, yes, I could feel it's a book review happening. And yesterday, when I came yesterday or day before yesterday, it was law of giving. So I actually took a few points from all the role takers, so that that is how the theme gets developed and it is spread all across. And I thought maybe we've gone wrong somewhere, so I went back to the messages and checked. That is why I pointed out. Otherwise, it is, as I said, it is something which is the need of the hour. These softer values are required very much. So as far as the glitch is concerned, when we say if you're on time, that is what saves the situation. Well begun is half done. That is one thing. But then the point is the way everybody came together. And after that, the ones who joined post 4:15 would not even know what happened. So that is the beauty and that is the joy of giving everybody hand holding and carrying each other. So that is what is the spirit and that is what Toastmaster teaches us. We have that as humans. That is the humanness within us. But then as Toastmasters, don't we learn this? We talk about this and the mentor-mentee thing and whatever. It's all that. So just fine-tuning is what we are here for. Feedback happens, fine-tuning has to happen, and there is no end to fine-tuning. So I am the general evaluator. Please put an evaluator on me. He will show me 10 different things. So
Yes.
that is the law of the world. That is how the world happens. So
absolutely,
that is what I want to say. So when you are in a particular situation, a position, you have to tell certain things. So that's fine. But otherwise, yes, job well done. And it was a book review happening. I could feel that. But only thing is, in the agenda, it could have been bit
yes.
more clear. Otherwise, I loved being over here.
Yes. Thank you so much. Today, our meeting has been saved because of you. So thank you so much for that. And no, the book review had taken up 2 weeks back. What you said was point on and spot on, that now we were taking up one and seeing what more can we do about it and how we can apply it in our real life. and things. So the feedback that you have given is actually spot on. We are no longer doing the book review. We are not taking up each law and seeing how we can imbibe it in our life and what more can we do. And yes, speaking to more people. Kudos to Dilipji. It's his first time that he's taken up, and that too is such a brand new Toastmaster. He's just taken up. He's taken up the tag team roles, and now to immediately jump onto this because he loved the book and he loved the thing. So that's how. And we could see when he started the way he started with, I'm sure, the kind of butterflies that were in his stomach, but towards the end, oh my God, let me bring him on spotlight. What is it? What is it that I can say? Was it a razzmatazz display? Was it that? Later, it was Toastmaster Dilip, you were all full of that. So
Thank you.
kudos to you. Even now,
Thank you.
I can see you smiling, and now the look in your eyes is absolutely different.
That life energy is flowing, madam.
Absolutely.
So the hard work was visible, the love for the topic was visible, that was there. But only thing is, law of giving started in the second half. So this is something which is happening a lot, manifestation, law of giving. People are doing it in different ways. So we can bring it whenever we have a topic of this kind. Otherwise, it becomes an educational session. You took it up as a theme. So theme means you ask me my experience, you give your experience. And one more thing, I think people should connect more. When somebody on stage is calling out, audience needs to connect. Some reward has to happen. Otherwise, the person who's conducting, it's really very demotivating. So that I think everybody, all of us need to understand that. So
Yes,
that way the connect happens and the meaning of the thing becomes, everybody is connected to it basically. So the meaning is achieved. Otherwise,
definitely.
it was this is one topic very close to my heart.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And now our Vice President Education Toastmaster Archita has said that the results are ready. Toastmaster Dilip, before I announce the results, one word about how you felt in the meeting today. Your experience with your team on session.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Maybe at the starting, I was little confused on the way I have to first start the theme or first I have to give baton to the general evaluator. So I think the general evaluator pointed me out that you start the theme, then I'll introduce the tag team. Maybe it was the first time, but I got little confused. Maybe next time I'll be better. So that's how is the Toastmaster, like will better day by day.
We all know that. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly unmute quickly. A warm round of applause for our first time role taker for Toastmaster of the Day. And you can pat yourself also, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Dilip. Thank you. Now let me call Toastmaster Archita for the results. Toastmaster Archita. She's already started screen sharing and I will be announcing. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly unmute. For you will be clapping and you will be congratulating the performers who have got the certificates for the best performance today. Toastmaster Archita, who's the best speaker who's got the most votes for the best speaker of the day today? Kindly change the certificate, the screen. Okay, so Toastmaster Sunil Gupta has been awarded the best speaker of the day. Heartiest congratulations, Toastmaster Sunil. What is the next certificate, Toastmaster Archita? Okay, the best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Asankhya Mohan. Heartiest congratulations, Toastmaster Asankhya Mohan. Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. The best Eagle Eye role player of the day goes to our grammarian, Toastmaster Nikhil Yadav. Heartiest congratulations, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And last but not the least, the best evaluator. Oh, wow, wow. Isn't that wonderful? So both the evaluators have got equal votes. Toastmaster Asankhya and Toastmaster Smita together share the podium for best evaluator today. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita. We still have one more role Player Award to go, and that is a Lionheart Role Player of the Day, and that's awarded to Toastmaster Dilip Verma. Heartiest congratulations, Toastmaster Dilip. And that is all for the day. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Achita. The feedbacks are done. We are going to have our next meeting next Sunday. And I would like for you all to join us for another fabulous meeting. Toastmaster Achita, is there any last minute messages to be given to all the members present here? Since Toastmaster Shubham is not on the screen, I'm not in the meeting right now.
Yes, there is one more announcement about our Star of the Month. So I wanted to announce it in the starting of the meeting, but as it is I think I forget to announce that. So I'd like to announce our Star of the month July. Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, Toastmaster, and Toastmaster Suraj. They both are the Star of the month in the month of July. So everyone, please give both of them a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
And yes.
Should I just spotlight Toastmaster Sunil Gupta once?
Yes.
Great. Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, heartiest congratulations for being the Star of the Month. Any other announcement, Toastmaster Achita?
Ma'am, no such announcement. And with that, I think we are running over time. So I'd ask our Sergeant at Arms to please end the meeting officially.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all to participate in that meeting, in this meeting, and make it so wonderful, enjoyable, and interesting. So like now I officially adjourn the meeting. Thank you all. Very good. Best of luck.
Yes, thank you.